Well, hello everybody. You know, a lot of people, as their parents age and get older, they tend to become caregivers for their elderly parents. There's a lot of things you need to think about if you're going to become a caregiver and do so successfully. I'm going to cover a few of those points in this video, and I hope it helps a lot of you out there. If we haven't met before, I'm Jerry Emge. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams The Lakes in Lake Elsinore, California, and I produce these videos on a weekly basis, at least one a week, usually by Thursday. And I try to share general real estate and real estate related information. I'm a senior real estate specialist, so I have an affinity, and of course I am a senior, I have an affinity for helping seniors in the real estate world. So, and being a caregiver myself in the past, and seeing caregivers out there, I want to just pass along some knowledge. You know, whether you become a caregiver full-time or part-time, whether it's for a family member or even a very close friend, there's a lot of things to consider. A lot of people that become caregivers, they don't realize the scope and magnitude of what they're undertaking. They just think, well, we'll help out for a while. It doesn't work out that way. We did that, my wife and I took care of an elderly family member for what we thought was going to be maybe a 6-month period of time, and it ended up being over 18 years of time. You just never know what you're going to bite off and what you're going to have to chew on for a long time. I once calculated the mileage we consumed on a car, just taking that person to doctor's appointments and hair appointments and nail appointments and the church and all kinds of stuff. And it worked out to be the equivalent of the whole mileage lifespan of a car. So basically we committed a whole car to this experience. So anyway, hey, listen, as I said, I'm Jerry Emge, and if you like my videos, give them the old thumbs up when you get the chance. Subscribe, doesn't cost you a dime, and you'll be notified when new videos go live, especially if you hit the little bell. So just keep that in mind. I'd really appreciate it, and thanks for watching. One of the first things you should do if you decide to become a full-time or even a large part-time caregiver is try to find some kind of a support group. You can usually find these at church or through some senior center in the community around where you live, and you can also find them online. These support groups will be very good for you to share information with and for you to learn from. So just keep that in mind. The first thing you should do is look for a good support group. Don't wait till you really need it. Do it ahead of time. You should always take care of yourself through meditation, hobbies like yoga, ping pong, whatever keeps you sort of active. Don't give that up just to take care of somebody. Stay social. Don't isolate yourself from the world. Just because you become a full-time caregiver doesn't mean you have to retreat from everything else you're doing in your life. You become a full-time caregiver or even a major part-time caregiver, there's going to be changes in your life. But you don't have to sacrifice your life to help somebody else's life. Keep that in mind. Always eat properly and stay both nourished and hydrated every day. Because if you start wearing yourself down, it's going to show up not only in your health and everything, but in the quality of care that you provide. Always set aside some me time. Time where you, if you're by yourself, or you and your spouse, or the person you live with, you need to get away for a while, regularly. Go to a movie, go out to dinner, go out to lunch, go for long walks, or go to the beach, or whatever it may be in your area. You can usually, through various senior centers and that, you can find respite help. Even if you have to call hospice, the local hospice facilities, they always have people who are respite providers, or they'll come in, take care of things while you go out for a few hours. Always take care of your own personal physical, medical, and dental needs on a regular basis. Don't be, putting those on the back burner. They'll come back to haunt you. Stay as active as you possibly can for both your physical and your mental health. Don't become a couch potato just because you want to be nearby to take care of this person that you're taking care of. Get as much rest as you possibly can. losing sleep on a regular basis, and that happens a lot when you're providing care for someone who's elderly or sick. It can really wear you down and be a big burden to your own physical and mental health. And when that starts to happen, it affects the quality of service that you provide to that person. So be a good caregiver. And above all, in order to be a good caregiver, you've got to take care of yourself first. If you can't take care of yourself, how can you really take care of somebody else? Really all I wanted to talk about on this video. I hope some of you out there got something good out of it. Now here comes a little bit of information about me. If you have to pause the video to write down my phone number or email address, and you want to get hold of me and talk about this video or any of my other videos, please feel free to do that. Until then, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.